All right, Skope TV, Monday night, October 26, 2009. I have got an absolute legend by the name, I know everybody knows, this is a big deal for us right here at Skope. I have got none other than Cormega on the phone, who just dropped his album, Born and Raised, which is a classic off his own label, Legal Hustle. Cormega, are you with Skope TV tonight?
Yes, sir. I'm in the building.
It is just an honor to have you. I gotta have a drink because I just need to be humbled to have a hip hop icon on the phone like you. So let's get into this question while I get into my drink. How you feeling about the release of Born and Raised last week? I know you were in Boston doing a show. What's happening?
I'm real happy with the feedback. I just feel relieved, man. I feel like a parent, after they have a kid, after the baby is born. So that's how I feel. The reception I got from Boston and from all over the world has been incredible. So I'm real happy right now.
I was on your MySpace page, and your people are loving it. That's all they're writing.
No doubt.
Cormega, how did you choose what artists and producers you wanted to work with for this album?
Well, I took fans' opinions, and then I followed my own instinct. At the end of the day, I'm a fan also. So I wanted to work with Premier forever, and then Pete Rock, and that was always intriguing for me. And then Large Professor, that's my man. So I knew he was on there. Little Fame, that's my man. Havoc, that's my man. Me and Buckwell, we have an excellent relationship. Me and Ayatollah have an excellent relationship. I basically wanted to assemble a nice squad of producers and make sure I got good chemistry with them. And then the artists, I just really rock with artists that I'm cool with or that I respect, like KRS One, Kane, Parrish, and Pooh on that one song. That was big for me. That was my ultimate experience as an artist and as a fan of those guys. So it was pretty simple doing the features.
Now, being that we're in the digital age, are you hoping to sell more albums on iTunes or over at Best Buy?
I'm hoping I sell more both places.
Right, I know.
But iTunes comes in handy when you can't find it in the store. iTunes is the best thing going.
Now, as an independent artist, do you feel that because you were with it when the CD was hot, and now you're with it with the digital age. Do you see it as that, that's an advantage for you or disadvantage? How do you see it?
I think I have a slight advantage because I understand the game, and before the change started happening, our people was happening. So I was a little prepared for the digital age. So I think it's an advantage. The only disadvantage is the downloaders. When people download, it's hard to compete with free. So you have to make the album to the point where people feel like, all right, freaking, let me buy it because this is a good album. So that's what I strive to do.
Now, you took 7 years in between this album and your last album. Why so long?
Well, 02, my last album came out, and then my daughter was born in November of 02. So I wanted to spend a whole year with her because that was my first kid. So 03, I was doing the daddy thing. In 04, I came back with the Legal Hustle compilation album. 05, I put out The Testament. But, who didn't have The Testament? That was one, from what I understand, some people say that was the most bootleg album ever. And then 06, I came out with Lake album, with Lake. And then 07, I came out with a DVD. So basically, the industry is like this. Independent artists, you're not going to get much press if you come out twice in a year. Because some of the bigger magazines at that time, they would be like say I come out early in the year, 09, and then at the end of the year I try to come out again, they'll say something like, well, we put them in the magazine already, we had them already, we just had them. So it wasn't to my benefit from a marketing point of view to come out with 2 albums in a year. So every year that I came out with an alternate project was another year that pushed this album back. But it was good that it happened because I just got my Buckwell beat in 09. I just got Red Alert in 08. I just got with Easy Movie in 08. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of dope things that played a significant role in this album I just got. So it was good.
That's sweet. Now, would you say there's more pressure on you if you were to put out an album on Legal Hustle, where I'm assuming it's your own investment, or if you went with Atlantic Records, let's just say? Would there be more pressure? Which route?
It would be more pressure if I go to a major, because majors don't respect the culture. The only thing they respect is being in a major is like being in the stock market. They just want to see their returns. They want to see how their product returns that money. They don't know if you come on an album and you get 5 mics and 10 stars and a Purple Heart and all the kudos in the world, they don't care if you didn't make money. So it's like they just want that money. And artists like me, they don't know how to push street artists anyway. So it's to my best benefit be indie, just have a little marketing behind me. It's my best interest to be indie. And plus, I can make albums the way my fans really want it. Like, my fans, like, I got a song called Rapture on my new album. I didn't know people like that song the way they like it. The reason I know is because when I went to Boston, that was one of the songs people was telling me, screaming for me to sing. And then every radio station I went to in Boston was like, yeah, we're going to go into Rapture. That's, so I know that's a song I definitely got to do a video for. That's a song I definitely got to push. But majors, they don't want that. They want the catchiest song. So I don't make songs for 13-year-old girls. You know what I'm saying? I make this grown man music, and this is hip-hop appreciated music. So major thing for me.
I'm telling you, and I just want to tell the Skope listener out there, I've never written out an interview that was so hard. I swear to God, I could sit and ask Cormega 50, 60 questions. I had to cut it down to 15. And just talking to you, as I'm listening to you, it's like more questions come to mind. But let's keep it moving. You are the epitome and probably the top independent hip-hop artist in the game that's been in the game. How do you utilize the internet to help you boost your career and to also just have such longevity for you and Legal Hustle, your company?
I mean, the internet is the ultimate speaking. It's the ultimate mass marketing. Like, I mean, with one upload, you're all across the world, so it's cost effective. It's the best marketing ever, and it's like you get honest opinions too, and you learn. Let me tell you what the internet is. The internet is customer relations. It's like all companies want to know what their customer thinks of the product from the internet. From legalhustle.net, I actually speak with my fans. Actually, I just met some of my fans at Boston at Harper's Ferry. There's people that's on my site. A guy by the name of Zion and a guy by the name of Kuhn. They log on to my site all the time, and I talk to them on the site. But that day in Boston, they actually met me. So once I knew it was them and they told me the names from the site, I got them in the show for free. And they chilled backstage with me the whole night. So they was happy. So, it's like you meet your customer, you meet your consumer, you meet your boss. But at the end of the day, the fan is, of course, your customer and your boss. Because if they're not happy with your product, you lose your job. So that's the dopest thing about the internet. You really get that hands-on experience with the consumer.
That's incredible. Now, my last question before we go to our first break. We got about a minute. Do you feel that the recession is affecting hip-hop, and in what ways? It's kind of an open-ended question, but
I think it is. But I don't think it is necessarily, because in a way, the recession might be affecting rap, but I don't think it's affecting hip-hop. Because if you look at hip-hop artists that came out with like straight hip-hop albums that not catered to the mainstream, like Slaughterhouse did like 18,000 in the first week. So that's very good numbers independently. Like if you're in a major, that's not good numbers, but independently, those are good numbers. Did like 10,000, 13,000 this first week. Wu-Tang Chamber Music did 10,000 this first week. Those are very good numbers independently. So the hip hop consumer is really like able to really decipher what they want to spend their money on, and they know what they want to buy. So I think the hip hop community is keeping it real with the artists that are putting out good product, and it just shows, So I think rap, whatever happens with rap, is really not my concern, because it is what it is. It's karma. Hip hop, I always tell fans, the fans are like the gardeners, and we're the plants. And it's like, if you nurture us, then we're able to grow. But if you don't nurture the garden dies, and it can't survive.
Let's hold that thought. Real quick, Skope TV, quick.